Good morning, everybody. It is the day after the Global BC News interview went out, and I am absolutely astounded at the feedback that I've been getting. It's been awesome, and I'm just sitting here with all the horses. Roni's having a roll there. Those three are co-grooming. Lena's kind of going in between Gracie and Luke. Lena's in the middle there. Oh, she's coming over to me now. Uh-oh. Hopefully not, because I'm busy. And we got little Annie coming up over here. There's Yoka. Mr. Wild's at the back, playing in the dirt. And there goes little Miss. Whoop, it's a Gracie. Hello, Gracie. How's it going? Oh, careful now. Not too heavy. I know, everybody's a little itchy. Gonna be looking for scratches. No fighting around me, though. Just gonna tell Annie where to go, maybe. I don't want your butt. Yeah, make her go away. Anyhow, I thought I would watch the interview with you guys. I happened to screen record it, and hopefully I don't get in any trouble by Global for sort of reposting in a way. But I think it'll be fine. And I've heard that some people haven't been able to see the video, so I thought it would be good to share here, and we can kind of watch it together. It's only a couple minutes long, so I'm going to play it through. I've got it here on my phone, but I'll put it on the screen as well. And these guys, eh? Chumpy, chump, chump, chump. Wow. Mr. Wild's thinking of coming over, but he can't make it over with the girls here, so there's sort of protection for me right now. No. Anyhow, the interview was fantastic. The piece was done really well, so I thought maybe we could watch it together, and then after that I'll give a little bit of sort of information on how we did it and what I think, and hopefully what's going to happen from here. Okay, let's get started. There's our newest member to our family.
This is Annie. She wasn't in great shape when she first arrived at Graham Bull's property.
Incredibly scruffy, quite dirty, and she was full of lice and ticks.
In need of a little trim and a lot of training.
So I'm going to keep her here for at least a year, so that I can make sure I can put all the little bits and pieces in the framework that I believe a horse needs.
Getting these wildies ready for adoption requires a lot of patience, sometimes just sitting.
Now we wait.
The touch of a blanket to start building trust. This is a talent Bull has been building for the past 10 years when he first started training. Now opening his stables to feral horses, saved from some harsh conditions.
They've got their own food to find, they've got water to find, they've got to avoid predators. There's videos of grizzlies chasing these things down.
A bad riding experience left Bull terrified of horses as a kid. At age 36, he decided to face his fears, finally getting back in the saddle.
To the right, please.
That's when life took a turn.
I just thought, that's kind of neat. You know, maybe I could work with horses a little bit.
He left his job as a computer programmer to become Maple Ridge's own horse whisperer.
I don't know if there is a further career pivot, but I used to just be tied to a desk. And back and forward.
What's truly amazing is Bull taught himself how to do this, watching videos and a lot of trial and error.
That's pretty good. This is Mr. Wild and Annie.
He has a YouTube channel to help educate others and hopes to save many more horses.
When they get rounded up, they've got two options. They either get adopted or they get sent to slaughter. Try the other side again.
Nobody wanted Annie, but Graham took her in.
And I was the last person to kind of say, well, I'll come get her.
Now making sure this young filly ends up living on somebody's farm.
Annie will absolutely find a permanent home. Is this the first time ever she's had anything on her? You did it. Good job.
Jay Durant, Global News.
If you know someone who has a great story.
So there it is. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. I think that the piece was put together fantastic. Just absolutely phenomenal work. Jay did a great job at narrating and generously adding in a lot of really nice compliments, calling me a horse whisperer and finding it amazing that I learned how to do these kinds of things. And I gotta admit, you know, there's a side of me that just kind of says, I gotta hire somebody who's really good at this kind of stuff. I could make some really cool ads, I think, because it just doesn't occur to me nearly as much as I think it should. And this piece is done really well. I've had people who, I don't know, get a hold of me saying it's absolutely fantastic what you're doing. I've had good friends get a hold of me out of the blue. I didn't tell them that I did any of this, and and a few that have written some really nice things that have really touched me, because they're just so proud of what's going on, what I've done, and what I've accomplished. And you know, there's a side of me. There's people that aren't here in my life that I wish I could share this with as well. And that's kind of like the way life goes, right? You got what you got right now, and you make the very, very best of it. And that's what I'm trying to do with these wildies, where they've come in and they're not very healthy, they're not very happy, and try to get them to where they can join up with a herd of horses here, a domesticated herd of horses, hang around with these guys who, you know, spend a lot of time being with other people, with people like humans, and riding and groundwork and all that kind of stuff, so they can get used to the idea that humans are not so bad after all. And so, you know, you take what you get. I don't actually go and really look at them and figure out whether or not they're going to be some kind of great horse. They're all just great horses. So you kind of get what you get, and you say, well, I'm going to make the very best of this. And man, the edit that was done for this video was kind of like that. We did a little bit of the interview here, which was good. Jay asked me a pile of questions that he knew he could probably use. And then he says, well, look, can you just send me some stuff and we'll see if we can use it? And I chucked a bunch of stuff at them, and they took that and they turned it into gold, which is kind of, you know, how it works around here as well. There's always just these diamonds in the rough, and you just got to kind of polish them and cut them and scratch them a lot. You got to give them lots of scratches, and you have to feed them all the time and water them and love on them and care about them. And life is interesting, and I find myself at a very interesting point here where you know, this tiny little place has made some kind of impact, enough to make the next step, which is a bigger impact, hopefully. I mean, this is just, it's really just, I think it's just in BC, or it might be across Canada, actually, if I remember correctly. But primarily BC, British Columbia, which is the province I live in Canada. But it's still a good reach, and it's reaching people. It literally is. And it's a lot thanks to everybody here who has come to support and encourage and watch and become subscribers and viewers. And even if you don't subscribe, you still watch, and that counts. Everything counts, all the little bits and pieces. It's like a conversation I think I quickly had with Martine in a comment. I think I said, you know, it's all the little trickles and all the little tiny streams and all the little creeks that make the river that go into the ocean. And as I sort of reflect on all of that at once, I think about the experiences in life. It's yelling like crazy. She says, you got it all wrong. So she goes and yells at somebody. Ronnie's coming over. Oh, no, he's just coming to his Lena. He says, oh, no. And he has to go to Mr. Wild, and they'll play for a little bit. It's nice being out with the horses, to be honest. But I reflect on a lot of things, especially when you get something that kind of happens like this, and it's such an honor to be honored. I know that makes sense, but truly inside I feel humble. I feel honored that somebody thought to write such a great narration, Jay Durant in this case. And his editor, I talked to his editor briefly, and I just said, dude, you did a great job putting all those pieces together. It really flowed well. And it worked out fantastic that we used Annie as our main talking horse. I did some stuff with Mr. Wild here. We did some training, a little bit of playing around and stuff, but the other stuff I shot way before and sent, like the drone footage and stuff like that. That was all separate. Here comes Annie, our star of our show. Hello, Annie. You need some scritchy scratches of some sorts? Hard to reach you. You're gonna have to come around. Hopefully she figures it out. I can maybe reach her like this. And man, it was really moving. And everybody who's contacted me about it, close friends, far friends, acquaintances, people that I just don't even know that are horse people here, even locally or internationally. I mean, it's all just been fantastic. And like I said, it's a humbling experience to be able to be sort of honored and sort of presented out there to the world. Say, hey, this guy's kind of good, you know? And that's a big deal. That feels like a milestone to have a little bit of recognition. But it started with everything here. It started with all of you guys coming and watching, and so many thousands and thousands of really encouraging comments and words, emails even, and plenty of supporters. Everybody who's a member here on YouTube and over on Patreon, you guys are fantastic. Thank you for that. Everybody who has given a private donation, I can't thank you enough. It is a huge help. We're going into, this year's going into a little bit of a harder season for hay based on how last year went, and then a little bit about how the weather went this year. And a lot of farmers are kind of selling internationally. They're selling off into across the waters kind of idea for the cattle or whatever's living over that side that needs hay. And you're such a snuggle bug today. Both of you guys are snuggle bugs a little bit. Oh, just Danny maybe. And so we're going to see higher hay costs, and it really helps. So everybody who has helps in this regard, it goes. Oh, that guy got in trouble from Yoka. I think he even got a kick to the butt. Oh, now Yoka's got a bit of a. She's got to sort some more stuff out. Hello, girls. She sent Luke. Here he comes. Is he coming in for an apology? What is happening with my horses right now? These two are adorable. Good friends. That is the cutest, honestly. You are the cutest. Oh, sorry, I didn't move that fast, I thought. Come here. They're not for chewing on. No, they're fingers. Anyhow. So thank you, everybody, once again. A lot of mixed feelings. All good. Some sad. Maybe just a little bit sad here and there. But all really good in regards to, yeah, being featured in such a grand, in my opinion, in such a grand scale. It's kind of the beginning of it, to be in the news. I mean, and it's going all day today. Crazy. You got in trouble again? How come you keep getting in trouble? A lot of dust in the air. Stop kicking up the dust. And then she comes back over to Gracie anyways after she yells at her. She's like, look, get it right. Oh, here comes Ronnie. So, I'm going to sit around and reflect a little bit with my horses and just observe and watch and learn and continue doing what I love to do. It was such a nice thing how many things Jay said and how he presented me to a large audience in such a way that has me thinking about what it is that I do and why I do it. I actually had a local trainer, lovely lady, get a hold of me, and we chitty chatted on Facebook for a bit there, and you know, kind of said, you know, what kind of drives us to do this kind of thing? What's our passion? And I was like, is it money? If you're into horses, you're definitely not into money. I can tell you that right away. This is, hi buddy, I haven't seen you in a while. Hey man. It's my boy Luke. Yeah, if you're into horses, you're not into money. You wish you were into money, but you're not. You're into horses. You're into buying hay, and you're into paying for the vet. Yeah, and you're into paying for all kinds of medical things for you crazy monkeys. And that's just how it goes. But being around them, I mean, how can you not feel an inner peace and an inner happiness that kind of comes with just hanging around with these massive creatures that could squish you in a thought, you know? Any one of these guys. But they don't. You know? They just hang around and snuggle. I mean, they're all here now. Everybody's here. Oh, maybe not just those two. They're wandering off doing whatever they're doing. But they were here. But you know, you're just part of a herd. There's Yoka. Luke, my boy. He's not quite the horse that started everything, but he's second. Yeah, you're second. So. Somebody left a brush in the arena. You know who I think left a brush in the arena? And it's now getting chewed on. Oh no. What's he gonna do with it? Hopefully he leaves it alone until I can finally go over there and go get it. It's not that important, or I'd get up right now, wouldn't I? But a lot of thoughts. And oh yeah, back to that lady. We just kind of talked about the passion really is to be around these animals that contribute so much to a lot of people's good, solid mental health. A lot of... What are you doing? What is he doing? There's a little screen on the camera, so I'm not looking directly at you guys. I'm looking at a tiny little screen to see what the heck he's doing, because I wasn't going to turn around. So, yeah, I mean, a lot of times if I ever... Whoa, that tail's getting close. If I ever kind of feel like, you know, a little bummed out or something like that, and I hang around with the horses, I always feel better. I always feel a little bit more at peace, especially when I hang around with the herd. And I love being able to share that. Yeah. And that's kind of the passion, to be able to do that. And the only way you can do that is if you get kind of good at hanging around with them. And the only way to do that is to hang around with them. And observe and learn. Patiently. Quietly. Hello, Gracie. How's it going? I don't want to scratch you. Not a lot. Maybe just a little. You guys. Every day. Every day. Oh, he's left the brush alone. That's nice. As long as nobody starts a fight near me, I'll be fine. But, you know. Watching Gracie's mouth a little bit. When I get the right spot, she'll sort of nibble her mouth a little. Oh, there's over here. They'll nod their head a little bit, they'll move their ears a little bit, they'll move their mouth a little bit. They can't help it. That's just what they do. Look, there goes her little lip, her upper lip. There go the wildies. 3 wildies that are here. Of course, being wildies, they run around more. Whoa. This is my herd. And you guys are part of this. And I'm happy to have you guys here. Proud of it even. Very proud to have created such an amazing community of people who are so kind and supportive and encouraging. And I know not many of you make it to the end of the video. I think statistics say, or analytics say, something like 30% actually watch a whole video. But for everybody that's stuck around and watched this far and monologue and sit around with horses, thank you. It's much appreciated. Hopefully my words are useful, interesting. The things that I can teach, hopefully I can pass these things around. And Jay asked me in the interview, he didn't put it in, but he says, you know, what do you hope to accomplish with what you're doing? YouTube channel and learning about horses and doing stuff. Hello, little one. Hello. And I originally answered with just, you know, I'd really like to move the needle in the horse world a little bit and make a difference in how horses are treated, how horses are brought up, how horses are cared for, how people think of horses. Annie, if you come here, I'll get that skeeter off your face. Gracie, can you come here? Good girl. A little closer. I can't reach you. I'm on the barrel and I'm not jumping off. I'll freak everybody. Oh, she's gone. I'd really like to be able to kind of change things a little. I get a lot of comments, quite a few emails even. Like, what you do is so different. I watch your stuff and then I can't watch other stuff because it just seems so rough and so impatient. And I think there are some out there. Obviously, I don't watch much myself, but I know there are plenty of very patient and kind horse owners and trainers. I know I'm not the only, but it is an absolute honor to be complimented in such a way, to say that, you know, the things that I do are something that people want to watch, people want to pay attention to. And this news article has sort of, dude, why you got to chase her off at all? Can't you just come up nice and quiet? Maybe come over this side a little more, over here, and then she won't feel like she has to leave. Little Miss is such a snuggle bug. She is the biggest snuggle bug. So Luke's behind me, that guy's over there, Yoka's gonna come over. She feels like she has to go. And the herd just kind of hovers around me as I sit here. There you go, look at that. See, it happens if I don't pay attention enough. Roni and Annie just kind of cruise around together. Isn't that adorable? You'll follow her around and stuff. But the other half of what I'd like to do is I'd like to be able to, since working with the very first Mustang that came here, I knew I wanted to work more with the less domesticated or completely undomesticated ones. That one had been fairly mistreated before coming here. Hence the halter on its face for the last year. Hey buddy, got a fly on your face. And so it took a little while to get things kind of cruising along. And then I went to Colorado to see if I could learn more, because I felt like I had grown a lot, but I was missing some ideas and tools maybe. I wanted to get some first-hand experience with somebody who really knows, who spent a lot of time. And after that, man, it was a no-brainer at all. And I discovered our BC Wildies here. I thought maybe I can do this, and I had a little guy here for a little bit, and that was kind of neat. But he was pretty domesticated by then, so I didn't really clue in what a BC Wildie was at that point. And then this guy came along, didn't you? You're my first. Anybody? And look at him now. And then Annie. Well, of mine. Of course, we had Maya here, and Little Miss. All Wildies, all fantastic, lovely horses. Do not run into me, you guys. Oh, get him, Roni, bite him. What'd you give up for? You could have chomped on him real hard. We're supposed to get a bit of a cloudy day today, and it looks like it's kind of happening. It's been so sunny for the last week. It's been nice. But the second part of my goal is to raise awareness for these guys, because we're running out. British Columbia does not protect them. In fact, it's my understanding the government would like to see them gone. And that's unfortunate. That's a sad thing. And I've only got so much capacity, I've only got so much time, I've only got so much money to be able to do this, but I want to do it to my best of my ability. And this news thing, I think, hopefully, is going to raise a little bit more awareness. Even if it isn't me who does it or takes these things in, at least I'll be able to transfer my experience and my knowledge that I have so far, which, to be honest, is at an elementary level in my mind. I still got so far to go. I have so many more things that I wish I knew and hopefully can learn. And hence the idea that this article, this video, is so humbling. I just think, wow, somebody thinks this much cool stuff and spread that around, put their name behind it. And to me, that's fantastic. So I want to say, I don't think Jay's going to see this, but if you do see this, Jay, thank you very much for doing that. Excellent narration, excellent script, excellent putting together. And to the editor, I don't know if I can name the guy, but the editor did a fantastic job putting all the material that I'd sent, plus the material that they had, plus Jay's narration. Hi, buddy, you finally made it over. Can I get that fly on your face? If you come closer, I can get it. Not that one. That's just a little one. I want that one on your eyeball. Come here, Rooney. He's thinking about it. There. Dude, flies are really persistent. Okay, now he's on me. There you go, Roni. I saved you. You owe me one. $5. It says, here's your $5. I shall nibble on your fingers a little bit. Oh, your fly came back. Sorry about that. Oh. A lot of trouble over there. Everybody's playing with the brush too. So. Ronnie, why don't you shake your head when that fly comes over? Here comes Gracie. Oh. She doesn't like Mr. Wild. He smells funny. Okay, I'm going to end that there, I think. That's kind of gone on long enough, hasn't it? Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for all the support and encouragement, kind words, all the time put in, all the time dedicated to either just watching. Some people comment one time and they say, I don't usually comment. For everybody who's written one comment, thank you. It's plenty. Everybody who doesn't comment, it's totally cool. Thank you for watching, if you watched this far. And for everybody else who writes tons of comments, thank you very much. I am doing my best to respond to as many as I can. Sometimes I just give you guys a little thumbs up or a heart or something like that. I say, I've seen it, I acknowledge it, thank you. It's amazing. It's an amazing experience. Not only do I get to be around these guys. Look at this guy still hanging around. Not only do I get to be around these guys and enjoy this and learn. Not that it's easy. I mean, there's a lot of hard that comes with it, and a lot of time and a lot of chores and a lot of work. What's happening, buddy? And there's a lot of peace and quiet. A lot of good feelings. Get to find solutions for them. Get to help them out, make them less fearful, better around people. And so like I was saying, if it isn't, it might not be me who saves the next few or something like that, but maybe the person who does it, maybe they learned something or got some encouragement from me, from this community of people that they feel like are following and love these horses so much that it might be worth it to them. Hello, Gracie. You are a monkey. Don't scratch on the camera. Oh my God. No, it's not a scratchy pole. Not a scratchy pole. Oh Lord, I don't know if I want you guys this close to me. Yeah. Oh well, I guess I'll learn when I get there. So, but yeah, it'll be somebody else that hopefully that has the space, time, and money kind of idea to do a great act, to be able to save an animal. Because it's really true, as we said in the interview, if they don't get, what are you doing? If they don't get adopted, they go to the slaughter. And that's sad. She's right here. She's just, you can't scratch on the camera. No. Okay. That's it for now. I'm gonna hang around with these guys a little more. I've got lots of coffee left, so I'm gonna drink that, scratch some horses, And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching me just kind of meander on. It's been a big deal. I'm very proud of everything I've accomplished so far. Got lots more to go. Got lots more to share with you guys actually coming up in the next little bit. And I'm excited for that too. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys in the next one. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Hello, Lena. You haven't made it over just yet. Too busy hanging around with Gracie. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So this will be my day for a little bit. And then on with work and chores. Thanks, everybody. Bye for now.